Okay. I kind of keep getting cut off by, well, the video ending and such. So, yeah, we're just going to try to pay slightly more attention to when the video is going to end and all that. It's going to work out great. Okay, so we're getting closer to being done recording all these again. I think we're about halfway there. Trying to parallelize things, uploading videos at the same time. But no one cares about that. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out where to go here. I need to lock all the stairwells down, but I haven't really figured that out yet. The objectives in this part aren't the greatest ever. Also, I'm a bit dumb. But we're going to go ahead and blame the objectives, not the dumb part. Yeah, so I kind of, like, leave, basically. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. Like, oh, yeah, I'm supposed to look down the stairwell. I'm just going to totally... Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm still slightly obsessed with save points at this point. So, yeah, had you heard me talking in-game, not currently, obviously, you probably would have heard me say something along the lines of, I'm kind of closest to a save point. I'm going to go all the way down there and save because I'm terrified of potentially dying. Also,
Science officer's initial log.
Not sure why that happened.
Installed on board the Nostromo. All the relevant paperwork has been signed, and I have access to the ship's Mother 6000 mainframe. Captain Dallas and the executive officer seem put out by my appearance, but that's perhaps to be expected. All that's left is to hope for a productive journey. Ash signing off.
Yeah, I saw that running unsurprisingly summoned the alien. But, given that this is a desk, my chances of being found are somewhat minimal. Although it is doing its annoying, glitchy, jump into the vent, jump out of the vent thing. Which I would have super loved if they put some programming in there to prevent that, but... It kind of saw me because of the flamethrower making light, but I don't think it's actually going to do anything about it. Because once again, this is after all a desk. So yes, it knows that I am in here, or at least it saw that I'm in here. But it doesn't actually see me, so I'm pretty safe. So apparently the objective was to make the alien appear. Interesting. That doesn't happen too many other times in the game. So you have to actually have the alien not only be in the vents above you, but also actually like come down and be visible. Yeah. See, the problem with desks, Mr. Alien, is you're quite tall, and I fit rather well underneath one. And you don't look down over much. So your chances of finding me here are pretty low. I think I might get pulled out of a desk maybe once the entire time I've played this game. And I may have been asking for that, so it probably doesn't count. And you're off. I think this might be the first time I flamethrower him. If not, relatively soon. Now I have to remember, this is still when I'm fairly confident that flamethrowing does nothing. That is not the case. However, if I think that, I might just let him kill me instead of actually using it. And we're good. No flamethrower necessary. So we have to go back now, which I apparently realize. Wow, it's being a dick right now. Thankfully it went the wrong way, so... In theory, we can... No, we're really not gonna get by here, are we? There we go. Yeah, it's just being kind of a dick. This is what happens though in the area. The times when the game sets it into the alien's like active phase, it sometimes gets really, really active. Like it just like runs around everywhere like a friggin' crazy beastie, just trying to randomly crash into you, which often works because it has eyes and can see you. So if it happens to be looking in the direction you're going, there's not a whole lot you can do. You can't run, so. Yeah, we gotta go up. Yeah, Back to the murder lobby. However, in theory, at least all the people are gone now, so... Yeah, having people in the area does make it more dangerous, too, because the alien gets, like, super angry when there's people around and it charges them. And if the alien is sprinting, it's easier to run into you. Sorry, my nose is being itchy. Yeah, okay. So, we're back. Somehow this box got reset, so let's take the stuff out of it. Well, probably because I never actually was able to take the scrap out, because I'm always full of scrap all the time. Start my life story. And that guy suddenly has flamethrower fuel, which is a little weird. Actually, he probably died relatively recently, is the explanation. He probably wasn't there when I first was playing the game through in this area. See, it all makes sense in the end. Okay, so there's a relatively good chance the alien will come and try to get me here because of the fact that that was an area transition. And the alien loves area transitions. Because area transition means alien gets to know exactly where I am for like 1 second.
Maintenance access shut off.
Yeah, so what I mean by that is just like area transitions, they want to have the alien be in the same area as you in case they make a noise, it can drop down, or if it is generally patrolling, it'll patrolling in the right area. Because it'd be kind of boring if like you managed to get through one area quietly and then the alien just never knew where you were from there on and the game was over because the alien didn't know where you were and you just finished all the objectives. So when you transition through areas, that the game tells the alien that you're in the new area, so it goes through and follows you essentially. So that often leads to you dying, especially if the alien is forced to come out of the vents to transition between areas. It took her and I couldn't do a thing to stop it. First it tore through Doug, then it cut Liam in half and threw him aside like a ragdoll, then it cornered Emma. I was in the shadows, it didn't see me, Emma was calling for me, calling for help, but I couldn't move, I was too scared. Let it take her, but I'm gonna go find her. If you find this, arm yourself. Yeah, so it is taking people, it's not just killing them all. Eric, can you hear me, Eric? Damn comms are screwed again. You there, Eric? It's Lincoln. Can you hear me? I made it down to tech support. I picked up some canisters of water and some battery packs, and some tools too. A lot of stuff has already been looted. I'm going to try and break into the lockup. I think they keep security hackers in there. We could use one, but I'm not going to stay down here much longer. There's something, God, I don't know. It's scary as crap down here. I want to go back to freight. And there was something else that I didn't do fast enough. Oh well. And I didn't access utility, which is always a failure. So I gotta do it again. Nothing on audio, nothing there. Okay, so we're fine. Flamethrower. So despite the fact that I've never used it, I seem confident that... Actually, it's probably less confident that it'll work, but more curiosity as to what it does if it's used on the alien. Yes. So apparently we did something to trigger that objective updated statement. I'm not exactly sure what. Probably gotta open that suitcase full of loot first. That's actually a lot of good stuff. SCJs are like pretty common, but getting 2 of them is still pretty cool. Especially if you have slots for both of them. SCJs are using pretty much everything as well, so. Didn't take the map. Two things that are definitely part of Molotovs. Oh, don't have enough stuff then. Make an EMP mine? No. Wow, I really can't do anything to use those. That's actually really tragic. Those are both 2 fairly reasonably uncommon items. Maybe not uncommon, but like useful. Ethanol isn't necessarily all that much, but like Molotovs are a pretty good item. Yeah, so somewhat counterintuitively, some of the stairwells you need to lock down, other ones you need to open. Apparently this area is soundproof, so you can't talk to me directly.
Command that allows you to initiate the emergency lockdown. It's on the terminal behind the reception desk.
He just came in to let me know he was in the area, apparently. So yeah, this is slightly confusing right here, but there's tons of areas to hide and everything, so I don't know why I haven't tried the monitor still. Maybe because the green dot doesn't seem like it's on point. course, the alien is just all over me here. And I doubt that I'm brave enough to try to use the computer while it's wandering around, so... Probably just gonna wait here for a while. Let it do its thing. It'll go away eventually. It's gonna make its lizard hissing noises and its other various alien things. Drag its tail around everywhere. Oh, okay then. Oh, I had a panic attack for a minute there. I thought I wasn't actually recording. We are definitely recording. We're narrating away. We're about halfway through the set too. Okay. Frank Crow, investigating these archive leaks, and I'm pretty sure it's faulty word. These area systems are too old to properly investigate, and something as complex as Apollo. I found something else that looks like someone has been discussing people's private messages and camera feeds for the last couple of years. The Executive Suite, San Cristobal, even Marshall Bureau have been hacked. Does the name Ransom mean anything to you? Means something to me. There's a lot of audio code. 7789. That's convenient. 7789. I try to press keys there, it doesn't work. You have to actually hit the thing. And there you go. Why am I just staring at the screen here? Am I listening to the alien? I don't really want to read this because I'm assuming I'm going to play it eventually. Am I like scratching my mouse? Probably.
It's Ransom. I just got your query. Yes, I have been in our transmission relay archive, and I've done
didn't
some
hit the other
decrypting.
utility. Oh no,
I'm
okay,
looking
I
for
just
crew
didn't mean to
logs
quit.
that
Sometimes I hit
passed
Q instead
through
of back or
a while
whatever.
ago. I know you're concerned, but it's ancient history. It's just some stuff I need to know. A routine company transmission packet sent from the edge of Thetis before a ship started its trip home. Nothing that's gonna break anything. Still, no one else needs to know about it, right? If
Yeah.
talk, well, there'll be consequences.
So you have to activate the like security folder thingy, and then afterwards.
Let me know when they're done. You can keep this civil.
Yeah, see, that's shared. It should be in utility. They just reordered things, and it's kind of weirding me out here. There we go.
Ricardo, server reception is closed off.
Good job. Come through to the server farm, quietly.
Yeah, so we've locked off the stairwell. We've locked off the entrance to the stairwell. So presumably once we get to the server farm, we're pretty trapped. Which obviously poses a bit of a logistical problem. Given that I'm also in this area. And so is the alien. But one problem at a time, obviously. Hey, dead guy, what's up? You actually have bullets, which is pretty uncommon for a random corpse. I could see other people being pretty unwilling to want to go investigate that elevator. I don't think this one's aggressive. The annoying thing about androids as well is even if they're not aggressive, the alien does not care about them whatsoever. That guy's got bullet holes and I'm not alien bite marks. The game's not trying to prove me wrong. So because of that, sometimes you'll like feel like the alien's like the android is near enough that you think the alien has to go walk by the android to get to you, and therefore you have a bit more time while the alien kills the android, like you do with people. That's not the case. You'll just go right by the androids, it seems, and the androids and the alien don't seem to care much for each other. And I think that happens a couple of times. Assuming for whatever reason that the android will piss the alien off and then just have it not happen. So this area is pretty optional, which I don't realize obviously as I probably wouldn't be here. But yeah, so there's a little like, even if it's really a puzzle thing, it's order of operations. There's some poison gas there. There's an air filtration system right there. But for some reason I don't activate it. I guess I just tried to get through it. I don't know what I was thinking there. Pretty sure you can't... Oh, maybe this guy's aggressive. didn't think he was. And we try it again for some reason. Sometimes I wish I did have the audio for these. Oh, did you just get aggressive? You just did. No, he's not aggressive. So, I mean, the alien's right there. If he did care about the android, he'd probably do something. So, especially hiding right underneath the android's feet makes me feel a little bit safer. So he's probably in the same room as the android now. Oh, maybe not. I don't know if I ever get exact proof of my theory that the alien doesn't care about androids. Well, the wall just clipped out. That was weird. Okay, well here we have him standing right in the doorway of the room. So he clearly went right by the android there and ganked me. So maybe it's not less that he doesn't care about the android and more that he has priorities in general. How are we doing? 16 minutes? We got another 6 or so minutes so. Maybe that's 3. I forget how long this set is. Eh, whatever. Doesn't matter.
For crew logs that passed through Sevastopol a while ago. I know you're concerned, but it's ancient history. It's just some stuff I need to know. A routine company transmission packet sent from the edge of Thetis before a ship started its trip home. Nothing that's gonna break anything.
Yeah, so we have to redo a little bit here. It's not the worst ever though. Because I find some stuff that I had no idea was here for starters. I think I roll better on this crate this time.
Marie, listen to me very carefully. I want you to leave work now. Collect Claire, pick up the cat, and head home. We need to find someplace safe till Seegson's in the ship. I saw the guy from down the hall. I can't remember his name. The one in the dirty baseball cap, weird smell. He had something in his coat. I think it was a gun. He just looked right through me. Don't talk to anyone. Don't tell them where you're going. I'll meet you as soon as I can.
So, you know, people taking precautions, pretty reasonable.
Maintenance access shut off.
Affirmative.
So yeah, it's a bit interesting. So I mean, in theory, you couldn't really lock a human in to these places because they all have inside ways of locking the system. If that makes sense. Ooh, like a floating ID thingy. So I would probably be able to get out of here if I was locked in with the alien. The problem being that getting out would require me to open everything up. So I think the only way you could really keep anyone in here permanently is if they were locked out all the way. I don't know why I'm going back into this terminal. I have definitely looked at this terminal before. Yeah. Confirmed, have seen. I obviously get a little stuck at this point. This isn't a super hard section, really. It's just, I got a little unlucky there, I think. I was being a little dumb, too. I'm not sure what I was trying to accomplish in that other area. But we've been here before. We know what this is about now, so this will be pretty quick. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, the order of operations for the locking does matter. So, you have to lock this one first before that other one that I went by that had the said the power needs to be on or whatever. Yeah, you do that by locking this one.
Supply storage locked down.
Okay.
So now that this one's locked, the other one will be accessible. I will be able to lift the lockdown temporarily and then get through, use the computer, and lock it down again. Yeah, see, this one didn't work before. See this animation a fair amount. It's really good.
Wait, can you patch me through to Ripley? I've already connected you. Ripley, there's an override command that allows you to initiate the emergency.
I feel like the
lockdown.
alien's less of a dick in this time. Last time he kind of gives me some trouble here, but I feel like this time I just press the buttons. Probably also helps that I know what I'm doing and I'm not reading the long audio logs. What, do I just try the code? Yeah, I do. I know what it was. There's nothing in there, though, that I would really need, so... There we go. Much better.
Server room reception is closed off.
Good job. Come through to the server farm, quietly.
Yeah, so he doesn't matter. He's not aggressive. Try the elevator again. Hopefully it won't fall out of the sky. No alien still, right? I mean, last time the alien came down for a good, like, 2 minutes or so. Before heading on its merry way. So this time we're going this way, partially because we know it's not aggressive.
Shutdown at the terminal inside the server farm. You need to trigger it from there and get out.
Better blueprint, I believe. I don't actually know this for sure, but I believe all that does is it just reduces the consumable requirement to make an item, so it's cheaper essentially. Might like reduce the scrap cost or reduce the component cost. I don't think it particularly makes them stronger or anything. I think it just makes them cheaper. Yeah, so this area is like the ideal sneaking place in this game as far as giving you good hiding spots is concerned. Because unlike a lot of areas, there's a lot of areas you can crouch through, and the alien's super bad at those areas. It can't navigate them at all. So any area where you're crawling, well, unless areas are blocked by pipes that you totally just push away, is good. This area actually, and the start actually could have been a little dangerous had the alien been there, because you can't actually go into some of those spots that look like you should be able to, but it ends up being fine. Yeah, so there's here, like, if the alien was anywhere in those halls, it would be super easy to get by him. That guy has the eyes, I think, maybe.
All visiting corporate representatives must report to their nearest.
We're getting pretty close to the end of this set, so I'll have to stop it pretty quick, but I'll probably keep recording as soon as the video's done processing. Yeah, he's obviously not aggressive, otherwise he probably would have kicked the crap out of me. I don't know why this area isn't top secret, no people allowed. But apparently it's totally fine for me to be in here as far as he's concerned. Yeah, the alien doesn't really mess with me here, honestly. Like, he's kind of letting me do my thing. I'm just screwing up, hacking, and he doesn't seem to care. Yeah, so I got where I needed to go. To make it somewhat clear that you're not safe in here by making it look like the vents are open. And there is one right there, actually, right in front of these desks. I still feel relatively safe here, though, because, I mean, I can hide under the said desks, so... It's not the worst thing ever. Yeah, as demonstrated by this. I'm not sure why I did that. I guess maybe just proof of concept that I can hide in here if necessary. And we're done.